Houston, Texas, by way of Canada, right? I started off my career in Jamaica as a medical doctor. And then soon after becoming a medical doctor, I switched over to the automobile industry, did that for about 16 years, my wife and I, and moved from Jamaica to Florida, did some real estate mortgage crisis, landed us, we met it, and it landed us in a financial valley. Thankfully, we got into network marketing. It's been 13 years, got ourselves back on our feet solidly in that industry. 3 years ago, we got introduced to the idea of using our phones and laptops to trade and make money. And I say this, for those of us who have never traded before, I want to emphasize that this is something that's going to enhance, your lifestyle. Because one of the things about money, put a one in the chat if you agree with me on this one, that money is important, right? Money is important in terms of being able to pay our bills, being able to go on vacation, to have fun, or do things that are important, take care of people in our society that are needy. Put a one in the chat if you agree with me that money is important for a decent quality life on this planet. Put a one in the chat if you agree with me on that. Okay, thank you. I see one person put a one in the chat here, two people. All right, so Katie, Katie's in agreement. Everton is in agreement. Amar is in agreement. All right, guys, money is not the most important thing, but I believe it ranks right up there with oxygen. When we do not have enough of it, we feel like we're suffocating. All right.
That's true.
Yeah. So my friend and sister BB. All right. So here's the thing about what we're doing, guys. Xtreamfx is an amazing business community, right? Currently, we have a number of different divisions. One, we have the academy where you can come in and learn how to trade and make money using your technology. Two, we also have a health and wellness division with health and wellness products. We also recently added our travel component. We'll soon have the tab for it here, where you could literally have a wholesale travel booking engine similar to Expedia or Booking.com, where you're going to get the wholesale price of 80% off on hotels. You can also build a business through that avenue as well with us. And then we're launching another component, which we won't mention today. And then we have the affiliate package. The affiliate package is how I got started. I got started with this community a little over 3 years ago, paid a little over $100 to get registered, and went on to introduce friends and family to the community and started earning commissions. 500 a month, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10. This compensation plan that's on your screen, it's a very powerful compensation plan. I've witnessed 4 people, but 3 people earn 100,000 US dollars a month from this compensation plan, and one lady earned over $200,000 a month. I've witnessed this happen in 2020. This very same compensation plan shown on the screen that happened in a previous company to this. So we already know the compensation plan is powerful. What we need to do is to drive volumes through it, and it will pay you greatly. Now, what is it that we offer? Apart from the other areas that I mentioned, the main area that we want to talk briefly about today is we're going to talk briefly about the education that we offer. So Katie, and I think we have a couple of others here that are new, but Katie, basically what we offer is the education. Now, you know how to trade already. Of course, our education, our classes, our live classes with master traders, some of them are 6, some are 7-figure traders, offer excellent value. And the price point for education packages are extremely affordable, $89 a month, $99 a month, or $159 a month. And then we have the safety trade technology, which we're going to talk about today. All right, which is $599 for a 1-year license and $75 per month for signals. Now, this is a game changer. It's literally a game changer in the space of trading. And, Katie, if you don't mind, coming off mute, and let's just talk a bit about trading and your experience trading. Do you recognize this chart on the screen?
I do, but I never necessarily use the charts because it's very difficult to understand. I typically go off, I would say, apps or chats or even Twitter at times to look at news. And I also use Yahoo Finance a lot, but I never really understood the charts.
When I looked at this the first time, Katie, I got intimidated. I felt overwhelmed. All these buttons up to today, I still don't understand all of them. And I went to a lot of classes with our traders and started to understand how to put in like these lines. You know, these lines here are called support resistance lines that you draw on the charts and put in trend lines and all of that stuff. But I didn't get to the point where I could use this to make money. And at the end of the day, what are we trying to do? Is to make money, right?
Correct.
Right. So, you know, in essence, what we need from this chart is it's simply to know when the market is going to go up so we could take what's called a buy, and when the market is going to go down so we could take what's called a sell. Is that essentially what we're trying to find out?
Correct.
Right.
When to buy, sell.
When to buy, when to sell. And
Right.
any trader who is trying to trade, no matter how much analysis and reading and studying that we do, that's what we're trying to figure out. So I'm very grateful for this technology, because this technology that we're going to discuss briefly has simplified trading. It has made trading so simple that sometimes it's really hard to believe it's that simple. All right, really. And you're busy, Katie, so I get it. All right, so let's look at, you mentioned the indices. Do you trade NAS?
Me? You mean NASDAQ?
Yeah, NASDAQ 100, NAS 100.
No, I do all of them, I think. It's an S&P.
S&P 500. Yep.
And there's another little one I really like. I did the small, is it 200?
US 30.
No, it's just mostly based off of small businesses. I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but the S&P is the main one that I
S&P 500, NASDAQ 100, and US 30, Dow Jones Industrial Average, right? Okay,
yes.
So, all right, great. So do you look out, you said you read the news and stuff, right? Do you know this website on the screen?
Hold on, let me see. Forex?
It's called forexfactory.com.
I don't do Forex though. I've never done it.
All right, cool. So these red folders, right? Does anybody here avoid the news or trade the news? You could come off mute. We're having a very friendly, interactive discussion with one another. Is there anybody here that avoids the news, right? You know, you're a trader, but you stay away from the news because it's too volatile, or you trade the news because it's a period when you could make money. Anybody wants to jump off mute along with Katie and I to talk about these red folders? Anybody there?
I trade the news. It's Katie.
You trade the news?
Definitely.
Katie. All right. So what happened today at 2 o'clock?
2 o'clock?
Yes.
Like I said, I haven't traded in a while, because I'm just doing index funds. But if you're referring to when the market closes, right?
Okay, well, this red folder today at 2 p.m., can you see what it said right here?
Federal Funds Rate.
Yes, and then right after that, Federal Open Market Committee Economic Projections, and then the statement from that committee, and then 2:30 a.m. there was a press conference. All right.
Right.
You could see that, right?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. So between 2 p.m. and 2:30 p.m. the market was very volatile. Now, is there anyone else apart from Katie? Because Katie didn't trade that today. But is there anyone else that avoided the market during that time, or you were trying to trade and then you saw the market going really crazy during that time today? Anybody on here who saw what was going on around 2 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time?
I did not watch the news, but I realized something was happening because there was a lot of selling going on.
Yeah. Okay. Were you able to take advantage of any of it, Amoy?
I did. If I had a bigger account, I would be really, really smiling right now. But yeah.
All right. Anybody else took advantage of the news of that? Because here's the thing, I want to prepare you guys to be even better prepared. And Katie and Amoy, congratulations on that. But anybody else avoided the news or you took advantage of it?
Well, I saw it, but I avoided it.
Dunstan avoided it. All right. Anyone else?
I go too crazy for me.
It was too crazy for you. Okay, I got it. Anyone else wants to comment about that?
Hi, Dr. Harry.
Hey.
I took advantage of it, but out of two positions, one hit the TP, the other one came back and hit the break even because it was on goal.
All right. So let's look at the charts, right? And then Katie, this is how simple this is, right? Tell me if you could do this. You're new to this. We use a simple system of colors, right? Colors, red and green. Red means down, green means up. Red means sell, green means buy. Okay. And in analyzing the charts, let's start right here, right? The first thing we're gonna look for, let's start here. All right. So the first, okay, nice right here. All right. So let's say you took a break for lunch, right? News is coming up at 2 p.m. So you took a little break to see, to have lunch and just be on your computer, let's say, right? Okay, so the first thing you look for is to say, that the price was either above or below this red line. This red line is called a moving average. Can you see this red line moving through the screen?
Right, I see it.
All right, great. And then the second thing, do you see this red arrow popping up on the screen? All the way to the right. A little red arrow pointing down.
I don't see a red arrow pointing down.
You see a red circle? Where my mouse is?
I don't even see your mouse.
Okay,
I see
all right.
mine.
Okay, maybe the screen hasn't loaded yet. All right, so let me shift it over some more. You see a red arrow now? Yes?
Yes.
All right, great. So two things I would like for you to look for. This is how the system works. One, you would have noticed that the candles, these are called candlesticks and wicks, which I know you know, but new people may not know that. But above the red line are candlesticks, right? So this represents price. Whenever the price is above here, okay? When the candlesticks are above here, that's where the price was. Now, the red arrow came on the screen suggesting, this is a suggestion by the system, there may be what's called a safety trade forming of a sell. Red means sell, right? Yeah. So when the red arrow came up on the screen, there are 5 indicators at the bottom. 5 indicators. That's on the safety trade system, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And by the way, I didn't mention this, but this is MetaTrader 4 that we'll download on our laptop. That's a trading platform. And then MetaTrader 4 generally looks like this. But when you buy the safety trade, it changes it to look like this, okay? All right, so these 5 indicators, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the end of the screen, are they the same color as the red down arrow? Yes or no?
No.
No. All right, thank you. All right, so time passes by. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, each 1 minute. Are they the same color now? Yes? No?
Yes.
Yes, great. All right, so what we're going to wait for is the 4th piece to confirm the trade, all right? 1, the price was above the red line. We agree on that, right, Katie? 2, the red down arrow popped up on the screen, right? 3, everything down here is red. We're in agreement, right?
Yes.
4, we wait for the 4th one from the bottom to turn green. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see that?
Yeah, no, but I'm not. Do you have?
Maybe it's your phone. Are you a laptop or a phone?
I'm using my phone.
Okay, maybe that's why you got. The screen over that side may not be loaded there.
Let me switch.
Okay,
I'm going to switch to my laptop.
All right, great.
So continue.
All right, so everyone, can you see these green candles running up, right? When we see the market come down like this and then reverse and go up, a lot of traders are tempted to take a buy position here. True or not true? True or true? All right, somebody go come on. Yes, true. Right?
Yes.
True. And then so if we go into a buy position here and then it reverses on us, we end up losing money.
Yes.
That has happened to me a number of times. Is there anyone else out there that has happened to?
Too many times.
Yeah.
Right.
Many times.
Many times. Okay, so here's the thing. This move, this upward move, is called a fake out by the system. The safety trade system showing this little small green versus 4 red. So you have 4 red here. And in addition to that, on the left side, we have what's called a 5-minute chart. Make sure it's on the 5 minute. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So, yeah, right here, right? On the left, we see these candles running up on the right. Okay. And on the left, you could see, anyway. All right. So the bottom line here is that the candles were running up. And if it reverses on us, we'll lose money. But the system here is saying that we should go for, we're looking at a certain one, buy, right? Right, is it this one? Yeah, right here is where we were, I think, right? Oh, I got a little lost trying to change my time frames. But anyway, all right, let me get back to that, right? We could use any one of these examples, right? Any one of these examples. And you know what, I'm gonna go to the end of this chart because close to the news, we got some really nice moves, right? Just before the news. We're looking at this one. This is the one we're looking at. But this is the one that we're looking at, right? So on this one, the system is saying, Katie and everyone, green, 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 red, green means that there's a buy here, not a sell, right? There's a buy here, not a sell. All right. So would have gone right here, would have gone for a sell. But I think this is the one I was looking at. Yeah, this is the one I was looking at. This is the one we're looking at. Right. Okay. So when the market came down this way and then went up back like that, a lot of people would have gotten caught trying to make a buy here. But the system is saying red, 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 green, red. Can anybody out there see that the system is saying everything red and only one green? Anybody out there seeing that?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely, right, right. So on the right side is what's called a 1-minute chart. On the left side is what's called a 5-minute chart. And I'm looking at NASDAQ 100. This green that turns into red right here is called a buck. Right at the end of the screen where this is red, we want to confirm on the 5-minute that that is also red. And right here where these green candles went up, it's great that it came up and touched the 5-minute line and crossed it. So that made a perfect sell trade. So instead of going for a buy, safety trade says, go ahead and put in a pending order. Now a pending order is done by right-clicking in this box, clicking trading, and then we click new order. And then when we look for, so what we do is that when we look for a new order, okay, let me close this trade. There's a trade I had open. Let me just close it. Now that we're on here, right? I got a little distracted. I just checked my phone to see if it was in profit. It was. So let me close it and, rather than be on here. I don't want market to close on me and it's not closed. All right, back to this. All right, so right click in this box, click pending order, and put in what's called a sell stop. Now, a sell stop is not an active trade. The only way the trade will activate is if, Katie, the candles turn around and come back down and touch this line. A beginner should go for 1 to 3 pips. Now, on NAS, 3 pips is about half of this distance. In fact, sometimes in the day, from this line to this line can even be 10 pips or 10 points on NAS, right? NAS can deliver a lot of money, right? Can take a lot of money quickly, but it can deliver a lot of money quickly, all right? All right, so let's look now to see Katie. Katie, are you with me? Anyone else out there? So let's see what happened. If we had gone, if we went into a buy, can we see that the candles are now turning back on us? Wow, yes. Look at what took place right here. Look at what took place right here. Did this market sell off or what?
Mucho dinero.
Mucho dinero, mucho dinero. But here's the sweetest part, guys, right? Here's the sweetest part. The time, this time right here is just before 2 p.m. when the interest rate announcement was made. Guys, are you listening to what I just said? This candle is just happened at 2 p.m. today. The system at about how many minutes before? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 minutes before the news at 2 p.m., the system said there's going to be a sell on NAS 100 on the 1-minute chart. I want us to understand the magnitude of this. And this is not just this 2 p.m. news. If we were to go back to this, market open this morning at 9:30 a.m. and look at, what took place and what the system said just before the market opened, the data, that's why Bright was saying that he was able to take that position on gold, right? And I'm going to bring gold on here too. And look at that. Guys, can you see this? The time, you could check it. The time here says, on this screen, it says 2059, right? Which is, it's 2100 minus 7, okay? Right? 2100 minus 7 is 14. 1400 hours is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ladies and gentlemen, the safety trade system called out the trade based on the movement in the market that was going to happen based on the Federal Reserve announcing their rate decision. Let me go back to First Factory.
Money.
Let's go. We're gonna kill this thing, right? Guys, here it is. Here it is. Here are the red folders. Okay. All right, let's look at this one. GBP. What time was that? That was 2 a.m. Great British Pound. Let's go look for GBP USD at 2 a.m. Let's go look for it, right? Because this system is amazing. This system is amazing. GBP, any GBP pair. But let's just bring up GBP USD right now. Right? Let's go bring up GBP USD. All right. And let's go. And we're gonna go to this morning for 2 a.m. Let me just do the time calculation on this. About 7. So 2 a.m. on this would be 9 a.m. Right? 9 a.m. on this thing. All right. 2 a.m. is gonna be 9 a.m. on this. Right? 2 a.m. is gonna be 9 a.m. on here. That's the power of this system, man. All right, here it is. I think this is it. Right? Here it is. Where is it? 2 a.m. That's 9. What that time is it? 9 a.m. Right? 9 a.m. on this system, right? That's 8 something. Okay, so calling it out as a sell. Just right at that when Great British Pound red folder is announced. Red, green. Okay, that's what I call it out, right? Red, green, and you could see the market sold down. Guys, this system is invaluable, in my opinion. I mean, what we're paying for it is a joke. What we're asked to pay for this is a joke. Let's look at gold, right? XAU USD, and let's look at what happened at 2 p.m. today, right? That Bright is jumping up and down about over there in Nigeria. Okay, 1 minute, 5 minute chart, right, Bright? Let's look at what happened. Wow. Katie. Right? What type of trade is this, Katie? What type of trade is this?
We bought gold from the morning. Actually, we chop all the buy.
You chop the buy. Oh, right. What does chop mean? We have an international audience here, Bright. What does chop mean, Bright?
We actually ate all the buys.
We have some chop on the house.
Chopper, right? Right, number. He said chop. It's a Nigerian phrase. Chop means you ate, you participated, you got something good out of it. All right. So Brad is talking about this morning, these buys this morning, that gold, the system called out, right?
Yeah.
Do you see this little dot of red here? Look at this green, a little speck of red here, green, right? And and look at that run up. Look at this run up.
Money.
Yeah.
Cha-ching, ching, ching. Big money saves money.
All right. Right. I'm telling you, you have to buy me a mala, a goosey. You're going to take me to Southern Sun for buffet dinner.
I don't know when you are coming. I don't know when you are coming. I'm waiting for you.
Because anyway, let me calm down. All right. So here's another.
That's too big to go cha-ching.
This is a crazy trade, bro.
Wow.
My.
You know what, Dr. Harry? I was on this trade, and then I took this trade. I got busy for hours, only for me to finish where I was. I opened my chat, and I was like, "Come on, money!"
Guys. All right, let me calm down, right? So when you get the call out like this, right, you're supposed to open 2 positions. So right here, you're going to open 2 buys. Right here, 2 buys. Okay. And the first one, you could close the first one down at like 10, 20 pips. The second one, you change your entry. You change your entry to your stop loss rather, because your stop loss, right? Your stop loss is going to be just below here. Okay. So your entry would have been up here and your stop loss down here. You could see what you're risking is very small compared to the potential gain that Bright and others who traded gold today made. Okay. All right. So that went up like crazy. Okay. Crazy. And just imagine now, as it's going up, Bright is adjusting his stop profit and waiting for this to tap him out, but it didn't tap out there. All right. It went up further. And then it maybe tapped you out up here somewhere, right? Because this is where it reversed. Okay.
Yeah.
So most likely either here or here. So when you look at the amount of pips on this move, man, that move was like that's like 133 points or pips. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you know, Katie, I know you're very busy, right? But here's the thing about this trade at 2 o'clock today. But we get a notice on when the news folders are going to come out. All right.
Doc, she has to pop off for a meeting.
All right, I understand. All right. You know, so guys, look at this. Red, 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 green, red. The system called, and that one is still going down. That one is still going down. All right. This buy is still going down. Okay. So anyone who caught this and jumped into this, right, and have two positions. One, you'd have collected 10, 20 pips on. The second one is still going, right? So the buy, you caught the buy this morning that climbed up the mountain top to the mountain top, and then now coming down the other side of the mountain in the afternoon.
Yeah.
No longer trying to guess and figure out, is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? What is it going to do? Right?
Breaking your head. Breaking your head. Is it going to go up? Is it going to come down? Your blood your body is shaking. Oh my God.
All right, guys. Okay, so go to Forex Factory and tomorrow, write down these times. 3:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's Chef, right? CHF, any CHF peer is going to have a move at that time. Go and look for the setups. And then you have GBP at that time as well. So both GBP and Chef tomorrow morning at that time. Okay, and then you also have 8:30 a.m. unemployment claims in the United States. All right, that's another move. And then in the night, you have JPY, Japanese yen, monetary policy statement, a red folder. So all of these red folders, you're literally able to, you know, in Jamaica, we say set your pot on fire, right? And catch some moves. How do you do that? Before the news, you check the different time frames. So if you're not seeing the trade on the 1 minute, you go to the 5 minute. If you don't see a setup on the 5 minute, you go to the 15 minute. You don't see a setup on the 15 minute, you go to the 30 minute. And you keep looking through the different time frames. Cautionary note. If you see a setup on a higher time frame different from another time frame, I wouldn't play that trade with the news because you have two things going on. You're going to have a buy and a sell going on at the same time. And we have to be very skillful to participate in both because they move very quickly, okay? But once you have a situation where you have one setup, just one clear setup, and then with NAS today, you know, we had the 1 hour sell, okay? The 1 hour sell, and, you know, those people are very busy. Just imagine that you had set this up this morning, right? You put this trade in this morning when it was called out. The system called this out this morning. You put your line up here this morning, right? You know, some people are busy surgeons, busy lawyers, busy doing different things, busy bus drivers, you know, whatever you're doing, right? And you put in your 1 hour trade this morning. This was at about, the system called this out. This was before market open. That's about 6 a.m., right? About 6 a.m. 6 a.m. the system called this out. Okay, 6 a.m. So you literally had like a full 1 hour to put this trade in. You could have put this trade in anywhere between 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock this morning. Okay? All right. And then you're gone about your business. Now, what took place today with that NAS trade that you put in at 6 a.m. this morning? How many hours did this trade take to develop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Is there anybody out there who would have been happy to put in a trade this morning, right, on the 1 hour time frame? 1 hour time frame means the candles take a full 1 hour to develop. So you're not going to be sitting down looking at it, right? You'd be you would literally be you literally put it in. Okay, every couple hours you could check your phone to see what's going on and allow the trade to develop. Who would have been happy to have collected points wise so far 257 points today on NAS 100? Who would have been happy to have collected that, right? If there's anybody out there who would have like 257 points times $1, times $10, times $100, come off mute and tell me if you'd be happy to have collected those points today.
I am crying because I wasn't in it.
Dr.
Hey, guess what?
Dr. Harry,
Yes,
this trade on NAS during our section in the morning, you see this buy that before the sell, we got this buy from low. It was somewhere on the lower time frame. We got this buy and we saw the sell and we also got the sell. Some people from the team that trade NAS got this sell and somebody was shouting on our group this evening and was like, I waited the whole day. And I said, it's worth waiting. And here it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, so for those who say, man, I'm busy, I don't have time, do the 1 hour trades. You put this in, this trade you would have put this in at 7 a.m. this morning, and you literally just start to track it down. Your stop loss should have been up here. So your stop loss should have been just above here. And you simply just track it down. This is a 1 hour trade, ladies and gentlemen. And then here, they happen all the time. So don't feel bad that you missed them. Believe me, right? You know, they're happening all the time. These 1 hour trades, there are tons of them. Tons of them. Look at this. Buys. These are buys, right? Look at every time you see the pattern, like here's a string of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them back to back, 6 days in a row. Because each of these blue cylinders is a day, right? Each of these blue cylinders you're seeing on the screen is a day on the 1 hour. Okay? So this trade can make you really, really solid financially, right? You know, just that trade, just the 1 hour chart alone on just one asset, like a NAS or a gold or whatever, okay? So man, I'm fired up and I'm very excited to see our system. Let's drop back down to the 1 minute chart to see our system calling out the interest rate move today, okay? I gave it go and check it on. Go and check it, guys. Bring up any chart, trading view, any chart, and check the time. Check the time here when you see these candles going up. You put your chart on the 1 minute and check it, and then watch the move drop down. And we caught that move, guys. And we not only caught it on NAS, just let's change this to S&P 500. See, we caught it on S&P 500 as well. Red, 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 green, red. Okay, there was a big gap when they dropped it on S&P. Right? US 30 wasn't clear. It wasn't clear on US 30. The call it wasn't clear on US 30, but the second one was. The second one, the second drop was, right? And you would have caught the drop on US 30. Ladies and gentlemen, this system is the boss system. All right? Anybody who has this. All right, so let's go to the scanner. Not even to mention that, right? So apart from that, we have the scanner. The scanner sends you these messages, right? You get these messages each day that tell you when the setup has happened. Look at this, NZD-CHF on the 1 minute time frame. The red arrow going down means there's a sell opportunity here. If it was a green arrow going up, it means it would have been a buy. There's a chart down here that tells you how to read it. So it's very user-friendly, very simple to read. You could bring it up on your cell phone or your laptop, and it announces the trade as well, whenever it has happened. You save the trade alert. Let's look at NZD CHF to see what's going on. All right. Is anybody out there excited? Anybody out there excited? No, Bright is. Is anybody out there excited? All right, apart from Bright. Anybody else?
Every single day, Doc, this is just amazing. Amazing.
All right. All right. So here it is, right? NCD Chef 5 minute. 1 minute, sorry. 1 minute. So on the 1 minute, there's one that took place already, and there's a second one developing. All right, and it's confirmed on the higher time for the 5 minute chart. So the system is really what gives us this power, right? You put in your entry point here. Okay. I'm just jacked out of my mind to see this happening real time and happening live in front of us, right? and you go for 1 to 3 pips, right? You know, so as this comes down, when it comes back down, you know, you'd have won that trade. And if it keeps going up, no big deal. You don't lose anything because you're not in the trade. So, ladies and gentlemen, that, you know, to me, man, the power of the scanner. Here's another trade, GBP AUD, that the system just called out, right? So there are so many opportunities to make money. One, you could be using the scanner to send you messages on what to trade. Two, you can be using the chart to look at the asset, like, you know, look at gold, look at silver, look at oil, look at, you know, NAS, look at currency pairs, whatever. It doesn't matter. Cryptocurrency, you know, stocks like Amazon, Facebook, Google, Yahoo. We could do all of those and all of them. And regardless of what's going on, guys, you're going to have the data. So I showed you a little bit of how to use these news folders today. All right, you know, go there, write down the times, and then I think I missed one yesterday. I forgot about one. Yeah, the GBP. I missed that one this morning. So it's like I didn't remember. It's like right. You know, and when I look back, I saw the moves. You know, but the 2 p.m. one today, a lot of people are very happy with this move. A lot of people are very happy, right? With how the system is able to call these out ahead of time, give you the data ahead of time, and even if it's a currency pairs, it calls them out, right? So you no longer have to be afraid of the news, or you know, in fact, you could look forward to the news now, you know, knowing how to play them. All right, look forward to market open, look forward to all of those opportunities. So going forward, ladies and gentlemen, this is an abundant season, right? This is an abundant season, right? This is an abundant season. So no hype, guys, no hype. This is something that you just get it for yourself. If you don't already have one, you know, make sure you have yours. You know, I believe everybody should have one for themselves, because this system is truly amazing. For the system to call out the interest rate move, right? You know, it says that the system is simply mind-boggling for it to call it out. And all the various assets that were affected by it. And it just underscores that, you know, as those big players have been manipulating the market for years, you know, and doing all of their stuff, then now we have a technology that's calling out before the manipulation occurs and giving you and I an opportunity to participate in it. A couple minutes before 2, right? Let's just check the timing. You'll see it. This candle moved at exactly 2 p.m. This candle moved exactly 2 p.m. today. And what was happening a few minutes before 2 p.m.? Somebody come off mute and tell me, what type of trade is this before 2 p.m. today? Right? Before this big red candle, what type of trade is this? What type of trade? Somebody talk it loud. Put in a what?
Absolutely sell. Absolutely sell.
Right? And what were these candles suggesting before the news? What were these candles suggesting to do before the news?
Buy.
Do you think a lot of beginner traders put in buy orders right here?
Absolutely.
Yes.
And what happened to them?
They get yam.
Out. Get out.
You could.
But for those who have the safety trade system, when you saw this going up like this, and you saw these candles running up like this, and you saw this change from red? Because remember, before the news, right? This came up, the red candle, the red arrow came on the screen. This was green, red, and then everything turned red, and we were waiting for this to turn green. So when we see this shooting up, you'll know that this is the fake out. This is the move that they're trying to do to throw people off, because that's not where they're planning to go with the market. But the safety trade system told you where it's going to go. So instead of looking for buys, you look for a sell, and look what happened to you. Oh my Lord. Did this feel it? Let's look at how many pips this one candle did. In 1 minute, let's say you close it out here, 56 points. Somebody tell me, if you trade $10 per point at 56 points, how much would you earn on this one candle?
560.
Say that again for me.
560.
Thank you. 560 points. $50 rather. Right? $560 from here to here. Okay? And then, when you finish with that one, wait again, the market recalibrated, and it gave you another entry. So just in case you missed this one, When it went back up again, you could have come down and taken the second one, right? When it recalibrated. Okay, and then this became what we call a dirty, because the red bar changed to green. That's going to be a dirty sell, right? The intermediate level traders, advanced level traders would have been able to take it. And then look what happened. Look what happened if you had two positions. Look what happened if you had two positions. Oh my.
Shakalaka, boom, boom.
Boom shakalaka, right? I'm telling you, oh, this is such a joyous season. So, ladies and gentlemen, get your own. You know, this. I was so excited to talk about this today, Bridget. This news situation here, right? You know, because you remember I sent you a message earlier, BB, that news was coming out at 2 p.m., right? Oh, okay, I'm not sure Bridget is still there, but man, right?
I am absolutely. No, it's very exciting. I had to find the unmute button. Boy, Harry, this is a blessing. This is like a crystal ball. In the middle of the day, you know, most people kind of wind down trading. Professional traders do early morning, and by 11, 12, you know, they're out. And this is 2 o'clock in the day. And we're getting these crazy trades just 2 hours before, you know, 3 hours before market close. It is crazy. Big moves.
And look how many minutes before, look how many minutes you had so much time to put in a buy stop here, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes before the move to put in your order and then collect your money. All right. And then wait for the next one to develop. So, ladies and gentlemen, and this is just one asset. Remember, the same thing happened at S&P 500. The same thing happened, red, green, red. And the same thing happened on US 30, but the call out wasn't clear on US 30. You'd have to have known that this is a gap. This is what we call a fill in the gap sell. Okay. For you get training on that one. All right. You get training on that one. Okay. All right, man, and everything went to the blue line. Oh my. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I mean that's it for me today. BB, I don't know if there's anything. I know I saw your internet was giving you some trouble, so I jumped in and I slid in your space today for your presentation.
Teamwork makes the dream work. You did an awesome job. No, I think nothing happens by accident. This was really good that you had the leading to, you know, show what happened today rather than just train in current time, just to review something that just happened 2 hours ago, and, you know, to just see this is what we do every day. This is what we have our fingers on every single day, 24 hours a day. It is crazy. Whether you're on vacation or you're at home or you're at school or you're on the airport, you can be doing this. It's just set your trades. It's just amazing.
All right. So for those who are not yet trading live, trading your demo tomorrow, practice the news. Here are the times. Go to forexfactory.com, Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, BB. Thank you very much. All right, Eastern Standard Time. And write down the red folders. Okay. And then, you know, CHF is Swiss franc, right? And GBP pairs, you know, any asset with these symbols in it is going to experience a move when this time comes. All right. And it's going to be an aggressive move. What you need to do is to identify before the news on the 1 minute time frame best, right? On the 1 minute time frame, what's the 1 minute time frame telling you? If that's not showing you anything conclusive, go to the 5 minute and the 15 to 30 minute. If you see two different things happening, on the 1 minute you see one, on the 5 minute you see a different one, or, you know, whatever the case might be, I wouldn't do that one because it's going to be going in both directions very quickly, all right? But if you have one, just one showing you a setup, that's where it's going. Okay, and you can go ahead and put in your trade with confidence. Make sure you put your stop loss in place and just ride it. All right, just enjoy yourself and make your money. All right. Any questions from anyone? Man, what a day! What a day! Ooh, tomorrow's gonna be sweet, guys. I'm telling you. You see how many news? Four plus market open 5. So tomorrow they're going to do 5 different times the market is going to move aggressive. 5 different times. 5 different times. Any questions from anybody? All right. And then in between that, there's tons of trades as well. in between these moves, right? In between these moves. So we no longer have to feel overwhelmed by the new situation and the volatility arguments and not trading this time, not trading that time. Plus we have the scanner, the safety trade scanner sending out loads of opportunities. Here's Euro AUD 1 minute buy stop. We had put on this on the chart. Which one we'll put over here? Can't remember now. Right? But there's so many of them. Right? There's so many. So ladies and gentlemen, just go ahead and do your thing. Man, this is just a blessing that we have. The 1 hour trade, right? You guys saw the 1 hour trade. Here it is, red, green, red. Okay, this morning, you could have put that in this morning and look at the drop today. Okay, this is today, all right? A 1 hour trade, okay? And Bright, congratulations again to your team for spotting those and putting them in and capitalizing that. And then also, Bright, after seeing what you've been doing with XA, you have started playing around with it as well. Oh, look at this! Look at this end of day buy. This happened how many minutes ago? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. While we're on the call, right? This happened. What type of trade is this, everyone? Green, red, green. What type of trade is that?
Buy.
A buy. And that's just before the market closes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not supposed to trade at that time of the day, right? But what happened? Oh, this is a 1 hour. No, this is a 1 hour chart. This is a 1 hour chart. My apologies. 1 hour. This is a 1 hour chart. So the 1 hour buy chart on gold gave you a major run up. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. So the first 4 hours today, okay, it was a buy, a really aggressive buy. Okay, and then the other half of the day was the sell. So you could have caught the buy in the morning, and in the afternoon, the sell was called out by the lower time frames because that happened during the news. So let's just expand this a bit. So this is the 1 hour chart. We drop it down to the 30-minute chart. Okay, you could see that with the buy was still going on the 30-minute chart. Drop it down to the 15-minute. The buy, there was a buy that was in place for that. You drop it down to the 5-minute. This is starting to change. And then you drop it down to the 1 minute. And it's on the 1 minute chart that the sells came in. See the 1 minute sell setup came in, right? Exactly. And you'd have been able to jump into that. Okay? So you'd have been able to get the buy going up in the morning, right? The system gave you that, and then you could have caught your sells happening in the afternoon. Okay? So no hype, ladies and gentlemen. Get your system. Make sure you have yours. Practice until you get good at it, and make your money. All right, and make your money. So
make your money.
What's there, Brian? What's there?
Yes, money is there. Money has come.
This is for real this time. Not the hype. Talk about you're gonna make money and this is not hype. This is the reality of what it is. Right? There's no hype here, guys. Right? No hype. Okay. All right. So thank you very much, everyone, for participating. Our guests, please get back to the person. Oh, by the way, let me give you the deal on getting started. I always recommend joining as an affiliate. All right, when you join as an affiliate, you have two major advantages. One, if you choose to introduce other people, which you should do, all right, that's the decent thing to do. A decent person shares good things with other people. Not solely for the purposes of commissions, but because it's the right thing to do. So join the affiliate program that way. So you enroll with $168, right? That's the culture we're building for our team. And then with that, you also have access to the education. You have master traders, you have classes, you have video library. So you'll be able to get caught up and come up to speed. And plus you can earn some commissions, which you could use to, put money into your trading account and that type of thing when you're ready. Okay? All right. And then you can go ahead and get your safety trade. So you buy the safety trade plus the affiliate package. So you should pay $168 plus the $599, $767. And that's what you should pay to enroll. You could get the student package without the affiliate, but the extra $69 is a once a year fee. So you might as well pay $168 instead of $99. Okay? And then you buy your safety trade, $599, and then you pay $75 a month. So for $174 a month, man, you're looking good. You're looking really good. So the Save the Trade product, $599. Once for the year, for the full year, you pay that. And then you're gonna pay the 168 as well, and then you're gonna pay 174 a month. That's the culture that we're building. All right. You could chop it up if you want, but you're gonna reduce your value. Okay. I would recommend that you do as we say. Get the affiliate package plus this, so that's $767, and then you pay $174 a month, and then we're gone. We're going to town, right? We're going to town and make some money. All right. Now, how do you get enrolled? You simply click buy now, and then the person who introduced you, you're gonna need their username. You put it in, and one of us will basically just walk you through the purchase. So you could get your purchase done, and then get your system set up. And take maybe a week, 2 weeks to get your system set up, and then you're off to the races. All right, and you start collecting money. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know over the next years, some of us are going to earn, hundreds of thousands. Some of us are going to earn over $1 million. All right, over the next 12 months. So, congratulations ahead of time. Right, I know you're going to keep.
All right, are you? Yeah.
Hey, well.
You had all the Nigerian exclamation. Oh my God.
So you chop gold today, you chop gold and you chop nuts today, right?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, you ate. All right.
We're gonna chop it down tomorrow. I'm sure it's gonna give us down. So Secretary is gonna say send it tomorrow, and we're waiting.
The good thing is that whatever it's gonna do tomorrow, the Save the Trade system is gonna tell us.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we don't have to even think about is it gonna buy tomorrow, is it gonna sell tomorrow. We don't have to think about that. Exactly. We simply have to come to the charts, look at the charts, what are the charts telling us? And trade what the chart says. That's it.
Simple stuff.
Simple stuff. All right, love you everybody. We have a couple of presentations today. You're welcome, man. 8 p.m. Eastern time. We have a presentation, corporate presentation. 9 o'clock, we have a travel and trade presentation showcasing our latest product. The trading wholesale booking platform that we now have as well. So we have a very robust business community, and you're invited to come and participate, man. All right. So blessings, everybody. Thank you very much for showing up. Everybody, truly appreciate you all. Thank you very much, Bright.
Thank you so much. Good night.
Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Sure.
I am on.
Thanks.
All right. So, great, man. Great. All right. Wonderful. I think we're done. Bridget, did I miss anything? No, I don't think so. All right.
No,
bye-bye.
not Dr. Harry. Thank you. Good night.